Hello and welcome, my Scorpio friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be my weekly reading from January 19th to the 25th for my Scorpio friends. Today we're going to explore what you can expect over the next 7 days, those obstacles and challenges, and more importantly, those tools and blessings that you can embrace throughout the week. The decks I'm going to be using for this reading are the Everyday Witches Tarot and then also the Angel Inspiration Oracle. Like always, there are links below to both these fantastic decks, so should they speak to you, you can go and check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Scorpio friends, let's see what the cards have to say today. What can my Scorpio friends expect from the week of January 19th through the 25th? Universal Heart. Really embracing and incorporating that universal, unconditional, loving energy into your everyday. Embracing those hierarchy of high vibrational beings that connect in with us and help support us in, well, really raising our vibration and embracing and nurturing ourselves and those around us. Let's see how Universal Heart is going to impact you guys the most. What card symbolizes the week of January 19th through the 25th for my Scorpio friends? The Wheel of Fortune, the 10th card in the Major Arcana. The universal energy is going to help with that shift. We're going to see some shifting this week, and similar to that of life, this is not going to be a major shift. This is going to be almost like a seasonal shift where it takes time and it's a slow progression. And it's that slow progression that's going to make things sustainable and maintainable. Let's look at this a little bit more. What can my Scorpio friends expect for the beginning of the week? The Page of Swords. Pages are that childlike, innocent energy that's full of wonder and excitement. And it's that curiosity that's really going to help you move yourself forward in this week. Exploring and experimenting within your environment and within your world. And most importantly, questioning things. What things are about to shift and how can you embrace this shift? Because we know that the universal energy is going to help nurture and guide us in this shift. Well, what is this going to look like and how is this going to impact us? And what things, and this is really important, what things do we need to allow to be transitioned out and go to the wayside? We can't carry everything that we have in this change. We have to allow things to, well, progress and transition, to evolve. So what things do we need to let go? That's going to be key. Let's look at the middle of the week. What does the middle of the week bring my Scorpio friends? Brings in the Big Daddy, the King of Swords. The more questioning, the more experimenting, the more exploration you do at the beginning of the week will bring in understanding and certainty into what the universe and this progression will give you. What will happen and how it's going to impact you. Knowledge is going to be key. Critical thinking and not allowing the fears and emotions that change can bring in. Because fear is a low vibrational feeling and that heart center is going to cause some challenges this week. We've got two very strong swords there. We need to be guided by truth and knowledge, not that emotional heart. Our heart is coming from the universe, and that's the heart we need to focus in on, not our own. I have jumpers before I even ask the question. What does the end of the week bring, my Scorpio friends? The first card that jumped out, the Six of Pentacles. Sixes are about harmony and balance. And that's what we're going to find as we embrace this universal energy and as we start to evolve and embrace the changes that the world is offering to us. The more harmony we're going to find. We're going to be able to clearly identify where we can help out ourselves and help out others. Everybody has different needs and they are going to be fulfilled in different ways. So we're going to be able to identify some of that balancing that needs to happen to bring in that harmony and happiness within your life and the lives of others. With the Six, jump the Fool. Trusting in the universe and that universal energy. And this is a big piece. Yourself, oh my God, yes, yourself, in that next stage. What pieces need to come into alignment? What do you need to give back to yourself and to others so that this evolution can really start to flow? You're going to see pieces starting to literally fall into place as they should. That universal heart will start to flow down and really allow yourself and those around you to grow and to evolve. So let's look at the challenge, because this sounds pretty easy peasy, right? Let things go, critically think about stuff. Sure, can do that. Life's not always that simple. And if it was, we wouldn't be able to truly appreciate what it is we're learning. And that's why we're here for experience and for learning. What is the main challenge that my Scorpio friends are going to face for the week of January 19th through the 25th? The Knight of Cups. Like I said, we don't need our heart and our emotions involved in this. We have the universal heart really guiding and supporting us. The Knight of Cups gives that youthful, adolescent, whoa, I love my first love and crush till the end of time, innocent energy that does silly things because they're following their heart. Because of course every individual loves them as much as they love that individual. That life experience isn't there. They're very naive. And it's going to be that naive heartache and lust that is going to really push and pull you in different directions. That naive energy that's going to say, yeah, but we might hurt our feelings, or we might do this. Follow that knowledge center rather than your heart center. Because like I said, it's going to be that, well, almost like your Achilles heel this week. It's going to be your major challenge in overcoming that naive energy. And like an adolescent, should we follow it, we will learn the hard way on what happens when we don't listen to the information that the universe and those high vibrational beings are offering to us. All right, let's get into some blessings. What blessing can my Scorpio friends embrace for the beginning of the week? Happiness. Even through that exploration and inquisitive, playful energy, focus in on all that happy times, those happy energies, those high vibrational, loving energies. It's really easy when we're reflecting even on that very here and now level, and that's what the the page and the king are talking about is the reflection of the here and now rather than that critical, deep thinking. We have a tendency to go into those hurts and pains of past experiences. Stay in the happiness, stay in that high vibration, and that high vibration will bring out and resonate and amplify more high vibration. Really connecting into that universal heart and drawing that down even more. What blessing can my Scorpio friends embrace in the middle of the week? Trust the flow. Very much connected into that Fool energy. Trust in the universal energy. Trust in the universal heart that there is a master plan. It's got your back, and that this flow is for your greater and best good. Embracing in it and allow it to unravel in its natural progression as it will in your life, because it will be different in everybody's life. From one Scorpio person to another Scorpio friend, it's going to be a different path, and that energy is going to look different for you. Embracing what it is for you and how it's going to impact your life will not only bring in that happiness, but it'll start to really embrace that unconditional loving energy that's going to help with that healing and that guidance on moving forward. And finally, on to the end of the week. What blessing can my Scorpio friends embrace at the end of the week? Show justice. Again, this is very much connected into the justice card. That balancing is going to be key. Balancing the dark and the light, bringing what you have into the shadows forward when it's going to help and amplify this transition. Balancing out those energies and that focus from the physical and the spiritual worlds. Making sure that you are very just with yourself, right? Those critical thinking, focusing from the head rather than the heart will, like I said, go a long way. And finally, what further information and guidance can we share with my Scorpio friends in overcoming the challenges of the week and embracing the energies that the week is offering them? The first one, the Ten of Swords. Tens are an ending and a beginning. I warned you earlier in this that we need to stay in the here and now. We don't need to go in deep. When we go too deep, we're going to go to those lower vibrational energies. Those past experiences that have caused us pain are going to resonate and come forward. Stay in the here and now, not in that past piece. This is not a time of deep reflection. This is about critically thinking about what's happening for you in the here and now. The King of Cups. And yes, I said that you need to stay head focused, not heart focused. The King of Cups talks about that emotional control. Kings have the most fully developed personality. They have the most control and power. Where we have his brother up here with the knowledge piece, he has the sword of truth and knowledge, and he'll cut through some of that BS that we're holding. The King of Cups helps us really rein in the Knight of Cups, pull back his sun, and allowing you to remain calm and clear-headed when these emotions and past pieces are going to come up, when you are going to be faced with those emotional, roller coasters. Taking that calm, centered energy, listening to your intuitive guidance on how to overcome it. That's what the King of Cups brings you. Now, we do have brothers here. We have the two kings, which are the 14th card in the minor arcana. And when you're looking at that double 14, the angels are telling you that this is a time of love and spiritual growth. And that's what we're looking at. That spiritual growth, that evolution. And that, yes, we do need to stay in that heart, or the head rather than the heart. However, we are looking at a time of love where the universe is going to start to nurture and allow us to heal and grow. And then finally, the Chariot. The Chariot brings us that courage and determination. The universe and this process and evolution is going to give us the guidance on where we need to focus our Chariot. That courage and determination to not back down, to not be afraid of taking on that next challenge. Not being afraid of the Ten of Swords and all those lower vibrational energies. The original card shows a man in a stone or concrete chariot drawn by a black and a white sphinx. There are no reins. He's using his sheer willpower and determination to go forward. And that's what's going to be needed. Not only in that next step that we're looking at here, but that courage and determination to critically look at things. Knowing that you're going to aggravate some of those past experiences because your ego's not going to be happy. Having the courage to face it and say, that's actually not what I was assessing. Thanks, ego, but I need to focus in on the here and now, and I need to stay in that high vibrational energy because evolution is occurring. Things are transitioning. Things are changing. I need to balance things out, and I'm going to keep going forward. And that forward progression is what's really going to amplify that universal loving energy that's going to help heal you and help you move you forward, bringing in that joy and happiness, that fulfillment you're looking for. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful and that you're able to gain some insight and direction into what the week holds for you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. I haven't started implementing half the, changes and evolutions and additions I want in my channel. So the best way to stay connected and not miss any of the healing and insight of the high vibrational beings is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss anything. Also, if you like this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I have provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Scorpio friends.